millions organisms and
Organism.
different types of animals. So what we need to know all the types of animals? Without sorting these animals, make them in groups, we can't know all the animals on the surface of the earth. Okay, Layan? So we need to sort them. What's the meaning of sort them, Layan?
What means?
What's the meaning of sort? The word sort. To classify. Classify. We have a
To
verb
classify.
classify. sort classify. يعني ايه classify ويعني ايه sort يا ليان؟ يعني عايز اعمل لهم مجموعات. اعمل لهم groups. طيب according to what these groups? According to the similarities and the differences between these animals. So the similar animals in their features, I put them in the same group. This is called sorting or grouping. Grouping is to put the same animals with the same features in the same group. So because we have a very large number of living organisms on the surface of the earth, we need to sort them or to group them. What is the first grouping that we do, Layan? Here, appear on the screen.
3.
The first grouping is to classify living things to plants and animals. We make 2 big groups. So the first classification of the living things، يعني أول حاجة، أول groups عملتها أو أول تقسيمة للliving things. احنا اتفقنا living things like human, like animals, like plants. I want to study all of them. So I have to make groups for the living things to make it easy to know their features. So the first grouping that we have made is that we classify living things to the first group plants and the second group animals. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. This is the first grouping. We will make another smaller groups from animals. So we take animals after we sort the living things to plants and animals. What? نعم.
10 دقايق ونخلص.
اوكي بس ركزي معايا في ال10 دقايق دي، جامد جدا جدا جدا.
جدا.
اوكي.
والزيادة هنعمل chatting.
اوكي بس ركزي معايا. يبقى living things يا ليان we classified them to 2 groups, plants and animals. On unit 2 we studied the plants. Okay? On unit 2 we studied the plants and the parts of the plants. Okay. In unit 3 we will study animals. Okay? So we will take this group and try to study it. When we are trying to study animals, we found that we have a huge number of animals. So we need to classify animals to smaller groups. Okay, Layan?
Yes.
Okay. So animals، ممكن تفتحي الكاميرا يا لولو؟
حاضر.
عشان عايزة أشوفك بس مش فاهمة معايا ولا مش فاهمة معايا؟ أيوه ليان قمر ما شاء الله. Okay, يا لولو. When we try to study this animal, Layan, we found that we have a huge number of animals. So we have to classify animals to 2 smaller groups. According to what, Layan? According to a bone. What's the meaning of a bone?
عظمة.
Okay, a bone called backbone or vertebral.
ظهرنا.
Yes.
ظهرنا.
بالظبط. Spine. So we classify the animals to 2 groups according to backbone. The animals who have backbone or who have the bone which is called spine, we call them vertebrates. Okay. The animals that don't have this bone, we call them invertebrates. So we take the animal and classify them to 2 smaller groups according to the presence of the backbone or the spine bone. So the animals that their bodies contain a spine or contain a backbone, we call them
backbone.
لا vertebrates.
Vertebrate.
Vertebrates. The animals that don't have spine or backbone, we call them
Invertebrates.
okay. So after scientists have sorted living things into animals and plants, they began to sort the different kinds of animals. Yeah, animals we sorted them to another two groups. You already know that the animal group contains animals with a spine or backbone
Called vertebrates.
vertebrates. Animals without a backbone
are called
invertebrates.
invertebrates.
Very good, Lane. Okay, so vertebrates, these animals have a spine. They are called vertebrates. Like what? Like human. We have a backbone or a spine. Like fish. Fish have backbone. Like crocodile.
And like birds.
They are called vertebrates.
Vertebrates.
The animals without invertebrates, without backbone, we call them invertebrates. These animals don't have a backbone.
Like crab.
Yes, like crab, like beetle,
like spider, like jellyfish.
Okay, they are all have no backbone. Okay, Leanne?
Okay.
Can you classify these animals to vertebrates and invertebrates?
Okay.
Okay, snail.
Invertebrates.
Snake.
Vertebrate.
Frog.
Vertebrate.
Starfish.
Invertebrate.
Monkey.
Vertebrate.
Toucan.
Maybe.
Toucan is a bird. Toucan is a bird like
vertebrate.
Vertebrate. Tiger.
Vertebrate.
Lobster.
Invertebrate.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the scientific inquiry activity we use in this activity? On this question? How many scientific inquiry we have, Layan?
5.
5. Name them, please.
Observe over time and identify and classify.
Research.
Research. with فاضل 2 صح؟
فاضل 1. فاضل 2. Fair test and pattern
B2.
Fair test and pattern B2. In this activity, what type of scientific inquiry activity we use here in this one?
Observe maybe over time.
Observe over time. What else? لا observe over time لا غلط. Observe over time لا يا ليان غلط. Observe over time no.
Maybe identify and classify.
Yes, identifying and classifying. Here
identify and classify.
we try to identify animals and to classify them to groups. So the scientific inquiry activity here is identifying and classifying. Okay?
ثانية.
نعم.
ثانية.
أي سمعاني ولا لا؟
فاضل 3 دقائق.
سمعاني؟
سامع بس فاضل 3 دقائق. مش سامية. أيوة. فاضل 3 دقائق.
طيب بس ركزي معايا فنقول بس scientific inquiry activity اللي احنا بنتكلم عنه. يبقى scientific inquiry activity which we use here is to classify and identify.
Classify and identify,
and
classify, and
classify.
classify.
What else we have used here? Research.
Research.
Okay.
Okay.
اوكي يلا احنا خلاص نخلص. يلا عايز تعملي chatting؟
أيوة.
اوكي بس اي سيشن هتبقي مش مركزه معايا فيها مش هعمل معاكي chatting. النهارده كنت شطوره ركزتي معايا شويه فهنعمل chatting.
يلا.
يلا.
ايه ده كله؟ انا مش هكتب حاجة. يا نهار ابيض. اخيرا كتبت. ده انا لسه تاني كلمة. لسه تاني كلمة.
يلا يا نيا هتكتبي ايه؟
استني بس انا لسه بكتب والله ما لحقتش اكتب الا التلات كلمات.
طب يلا.
يا لهوي يا منى في.
اوكي يلا كفايه النهارده كده. ولا
ده
تكتبي حاجه؟ طب اكتبي اللي انت يلا خلصي الجمله اللي انت بتكتبيها.
أخيرا كتبت 4 حاجات.
رونالدو. هو از رونالدو؟ تحبيه؟
لا بحبه لما هو بيلعب كرة القدم يعني
تمام.
بيجيب أجوان كتيرة.
لو ركزتي معايا كل سيشن هنعمل كده تشاتنج مع بعض بعد كل سيشن. اوكي
ماشي ماشي.
ماشي يا نيا. يلا انا
باي.
هقفل وهبعت لينك تاني للصبا. ماشي.
ماشي.
ماشي يلا سلام.